guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's time for Shop My Stash again, second one already for 2020. Thank you to all of you who have watched last week's video and who have commented. It's like amazing. It's been really popular, so thank you. I'm really thankful, and you know, it's great to have you on board. So I'm so pleased that I brought it back because I think it's going to be a really great series this year. I found it really useful already, and I have got 2 empties. Wow, which I didn't even expect to get, so I'm really pleased to have those. And yeah, so I'm going to give you a quick review of last week's makeup and what I thought of it, and then we will choose makeup for like the next week to 10 days, and then I'll have a little look at some of the things that have come in this month on beauty boxes as well. They've not made it into my drawers yet, so I'll have a little look through that and see if there's anything I want to sort of bring in from that too. Okay, so let us crack on. So starting off with base layers with primers. So this is actually now empty, and it was by First Aid Beauty, and it's a coconut skin smoothie priming moisturizer. This is suitable for sensitive skin, and it's a hydrating layer, but it was also really illuminating. It was beautiful on the skin, and it really brightened my makeup underneath my foundation. So this is it here. You probably sort of maybe recognize this, and I'll see if I can get a little bit out just to show you. It's quite a pearlescent sort of primer there. I've managed to squeeze a little bit out, and I'll show you what it looks like on the skin here. So it does go on. I don't know if it'll show up, but you can see it's just got a very sort of slight sheen, and it is honestly absolutely gorgeous. My skin felt lovely. I wouldn't say it was necessarily pore filling or anything like that, but it was certainly a beautiful base on which to put my foundation. Very subtle hint of coconut, nothing like really strongly. So that will now be going into my empties, but I have really enjoyed using it. Right, the next primer I had, I've just had the 2 this week, and it was the Anna Sui. And this, what does it say about this one? So it's a gel foundation primer. Again, I got this in one of my boxes, and you can see it is really like jellyish. And if you have a little look there, it's like quite a bit like putty. So that's it and how it comes out. Again, this is a really beautiful primer. I really enjoyed using it. So I was really lucky this week. And another sort of quite brightening one. And the formula is really thin, it's non-greasy, and it just sits on the skin really nicely. So I'll be popping this back into my collection. I'm going to rotate it out. I really want to sort of try quite a lot of like primers, and then just sort of see what's nice and what isn't. Let me just wipe my hand, get that off in case I want to show you anything else. Trying to be organised, it doesn't come natural. Okay, so moving on to foundation. And also, really interestingly, this week on my videos, I've had loads of comments about my makeup, which is really interesting. So whether I'm like trying more colours and being a little bit sort of more playful with my compared to my normal looks, I don't know, but yeah, I've had lots of comments about my makeup, so thanks guys. So this was the Maybelline Superstay full coverage 24-hour full coverage foundation. It is in the shade Ivory, and I actually thought it might be a little bit too dark, but it wasn't. I used it a couple of the days, and I quite enjoyed using it. It is quite full coverage, and I think it'd be really good for a night out for me rather than daytime look. That's it there. And well, actually I don't know if that was a little bit out of satin, because that seems really thick. Let me just try it again, because that didn't seem to go in very nicely. But no, you can see it's a really full coverage, thick foundation. It's not very glowy or anything like that, but it is nice. I felt definitely a bit more cake face compared to normal, but as I say, for a night out it'd probably be good, it'd last well. And yeah, it's not something I'd want to use every day, and I did used to use this every day, but I'll keep it, but more for a night out. Blimey, that's not coming off. I've just got some wipes, and sing amongst yourselves. Right then, okay, so moving on was my good old faithful the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear. This foundation is amazing. It gives really nice coverage without being cakey. It's what I'm wearing today. I think it's a really nice base. It's sort of quite natural. It's like your skin but better, but it's definitely got good coverage. I have the shade 125, which is Natural Rose, and honestly I absolutely love it. I'm not going to put it on my hand, it's on my face, but it's beautiful. It's quite runny. This is literally nearly finished. I can't believe it. I didn't expect to be down it so quickly, but it's actually nearly empty. Now moving on to what should we do next? So I only had one bronzer, so I think next week I'm going to get 2 out. And I had the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is it here. It's only a little mini, and it's actually gorgeous. That's it there. Let me do a little swatch here. It's a really nice shade for me, and I have used it a lot. And I often don't use bronzer, but I've really enjoyed using it. It's also been nice in my crease if I've had a really simple eye look. So I'm definitely keeping that. That will go back in my collection. Next thing I had was this Cargo blusher. Again, absolutely beautiful. This is in the shade Sunset Beach, so you can see it is a shimmery one. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty shimmery, and I just take my brush and go over it, and I've got it on today. It's quite subtle, it's really pretty, and I tend to just take the brush across all the colours, and then you can just, it is just a real delicate shimmery sort of dusting of colour, but it's so pretty and I absolutely love it. I'm going to again put this back in my collection. I want to try something else, but it is really nice. Oh, throwing it on the floor. Okay, a minute. Right, now this one is the Lottie Blush Crush blusher, and I wasn't sure I was going to like it or not, and it is very orange. Now you just need a very light hand, but actually it was pretty different colour to what I normally use, but let's pop that there. So you can see it's quite pigmented, but it is nice. It is very matte, so if you like prefer matte blushes, that is actually quite nice, and it's quite subtle really if you are gentle with it. I do have 2 of these, so I'm going to take the other one out of my collection and either give it away to one of my friends or families. I don't know if I inadvertently used both of them. I'll have a look and see what it looks like, if I've used the other one or not. If I have, they've only been used once or twice. So yeah, I'll probably just give it away to friends and family, the other one. Don't need 2. Now highlighters. It's been such a successful week. So this is the Morphe Spark High Impact highlighter. This is how it comes. I don't think this is a full size actually. We got it again in a beauty box, but it is beautiful. So it's quite a golden highlighter. That's it there. And if you see here, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I'm quite fair. It worked really nicely on my skin tone, but I think it would work really beautiful for a lot of skin tones. I've also used this on my lid as a pop of colour, like you know, just a bit brightening on my lid with like the bronzer in the crease. I did that one day and that looked really nice as well. So yeah, I'm keeping that. It'll go back in. I'm literally going to be pretty much rotating everything out this week. I want to just start as I mean to go on. Now, the surprise for me was this little sort of strobing highlighter by Revolution. I thought I would be just decluttering this, but you know what? I just popped it under my brow as a little brow highlighter, and it was really nice. I didn't expect to like it. So that's it there. It's not too greasy. It is quite golden, but if you have a lovely sort of golden tones of warm eye makeup look, it was really nice, and it sat just underneath my brow arch, really lovely. So I am going to keep it. I may declutter it in the future, but for now I had a really good experience with it. I enjoyed it. It stayed on, so I'm going to keep it. Eye makeup. So I don't think I'm going to be decluttering very much at all. This is the Foiled Again by The Balm in the hint Red Handed, is it? Yeah. Really pretty. I used this just one day as just a one shadow eye makeup look, and I just got a really lovely brush, popped it on my lid, and then kind of diffused it out a little bit, and it was really lovely. That's it there. I do need to consider whether at some point I need to get maybe rid of some of my single shadows. But look at that, it's so pretty. It's really nice. I have to keep it. It blended out gorgeous. The formula is really nice. Next, wow, This is a little one I got in Birchbox, and it is from Forgive Me Susie, and it is in the shade Naturally Yours. So there's what, 5 little shadows. We've got 3 shimmers and 2 mattes. And you know, this made some really beautiful eye looks. Great for every day at work. I put this on my lid, and then I put this one in my crease. Really, really pretty. I'll just show you what they look like. It's got a bit of a pinky hue. So that's that there. I had that on my lid, and then I had that other little one in the crease. And it's a really, that looks quite dark. They actually blended out much softer. Have I done the right one? Yeah. But it made such a pretty look that I'm keeping it. If you want to go away for a weekend or something, it's actually a nice little palette. So it's easy to travel with. Next thing, this palette here by the Beauty Crop. This cost me £5, and it is honestly amazing. I got it from Birchbox in their £5 shop. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. It might be. I think it's meant to smell of coffee. I can't say I noticed. And it's by Espresso Yourself is the name of the palette. Oh my word, this is fantastic. Honestly, I've worn this most days, and I've really tried to try a big selection of different shadows, and they're all really, really nice. I've used this one a lot, which is in the shade Strawberries and Cream, and that's it here. Really, really gorgeous shimmer. This one was a really nice brow highlighter and like in the corner highlighter. And that's it here, and it was really, really brightening. It was really pretty. And then this, the darkest shade, which is called Espresso. I use that quite a lot on the brush on my lower lash line, because I realised I didn't have like quite a soft eyeliner. All my eyeliners were black that I chose, and that's it there. You could just do a really nice like little sort of smoky line. So honestly, an amazing little palette for £5. Fantastic. Right then, so eye products again. So I had this little Model Co eyeliner, and it was just a little sort of twisty up one. It was like a coal stick. I think it was like a hard coal, and I used it to line up lashes. Really liked it. It was quite a dry formula, but it went on easily, so it wasn't like a wet smudgy coal. And it's finished. I'm absolutely gutted. I went to use it, and I was like, oh, it's gone. So that was a real success. I'm pleased that I got to use that. I'm pleased it's finished. And it's honestly, it was a really nice one. It was quite fine, so it didn't make a big thick smudgy line. So yeah, I really, really liked it. Next is what I've got on today, and this is the high definition, like it's a black curl pencil, really black. And actually I made my line, that's it there. I made it a little bit too thick today, so I literally went over with a brush and the shimmer shade, and I just softened the edges, and so it wasn't quite so bright and bold and dark, and that worked really, really well. It smudges nicely. It's great on the waterline, so it's a really good all-round black curl pencil, very black. So yeah, I'm keeping it. It's great. Next thing was the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I need to declutter this. It's gone really like thick and clumpy. It was a nice mascara in its day, but it is past its best. I don't think I'd repurchased it actually, but I did enjoy using it whilst I had it. But this is why I brought it in, to see if it was still any good or not. So it's gone. This will be staying in my collection for this week, and it's the Bad Gal Bang. Although I had a bit of flaking on it today, which I've not had before. So I don't know if that's from the using the black curl and then like smudging it out again with a pencil, if part of my mascara then flaked off. I've never had it flake off before, and I had all little bits on my like cheekbone, which is a bit weird, but I do love it. That is the wand. It's a really wet mascara. You can build it up nicely. It doesn't go really clumpy, but you get really good length and volume, and I really, really love it. So that will be staying in all the time, and I'll just be bringing in other mascaras just to try them out. Right, lips. So I'm an idiot. When I sort of choose my lip balm, I actually chose a lip plumper. This is really, really tingly. It's by Soap and Glory. It is the Sexy Mother Pucker Pillow Plump. It tingles like heck. It really does tingle. Whether it makes my lips fuller or not, I'm not quite sure, but I will keep it because it's a tingler, and if it makes them more juicy, then that's fine. And to be fair, there's not that much more to go, and I tended to put this on whilst I was doing the rest of my makeup. So yeah, maybe I've had more juicy lips, I'm not sure. Pencil wise is the Mellow pencil, and this was in the shade Aria. It's a really nice nude pencil. That's it there. So it is like an orangey brown, a bit like a brick, and very, very creamy. You can cover your whole lips if you wanted to, but I found if I covered my lips with it, it was a little bit drying. But it's a nice soft pencil to line your lips with, or maybe to do a bit of an ombre lip. So yeah, I did like it, but I wouldn't use it as an all over lip pencil like you can do with some of them. This is my perfect formula for a liquid lip. So it's the Mellow liquid lip paint, and this is in the shade Tehran, and it is absolutely incredible. It is a very wet formula. It dries down extremely quickly, and it just feels almost like an oil going on. It dries down and it lasts for ages, and you cannot feel it on your lips. I tried it on its own, love it. I tried it on top of a pencil, didn't like it. So I would definitely just wear this straight on the lips. But I'm going to have a look and see about other colours that they have in this, because it is stunning. And you can see there, it just goes on so smoothly, and it is just, it puts a really fine wash of colour on, and honestly it is non-drying. You don't need a balm on top of it. You can just literally put it on, leave it and go. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. This was a little surprise, and it was the Bobbi Brown, and the colour was, oh heck, Sandwash Pink. I was going to say Sandwich Pink. I thought that's a bit of a weird name. Sandwash Pink. I have got it on today. Yeah. It's such a pretty everyday pink. It's not too pink and it's not too nude, if that makes sense. It is just a really nice pink. So I'm really happy with that. I didn't expect it to be like that. I really struggle finding pinks that I like, and this is honestly beautiful. It's not that long lasting because obviously it's like a cream lipstick, but it's beautiful. It's so nice, and I don't mind reapplying this throughout the day because it's such a pretty colour. Now this was the Stargazer Treats Lip Gloss, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on here. So it comes in this tube, sorry, that's it there. You saw it last week, and yeah, it's pink. It is like bright pink. I'm going to declutter it just because it's not that you can see. It's like, I don't know if it's showing up how bright it is. It's like fuchsia, and that is just not my colour of lip gloss at all. So I'm going to declutter that one. Okay, so that is it. So taking forward, I'm going to be carrying forward the oh, where have I put it? So carrying forward to next week, I'm going to carry forward the L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation and my Bad Gal Bang, and everything else is going to be new. Okay, let's go make the choices. Okay, so we'll just make the choices now moving forward, and I have tried to tidy these drawers to make it a little bit easier for you all to see what I've got. So I've brought in another drawer on my chest of drawers, so yeah, everything's sort of been pulled forwards a little bit. So let us think about primers. So I do want to have a couple of primers. So what haven't I used in a while, or what could be nearly finished that I could declutter? And the first thing which has just jumped out is this, and it is a luminizing primer by Dr. Brandt. So we'll use that. There doesn't seem to be much in there, so hopefully I can finish this and get it out of my collection. And then the next thing that we'll try is a, what's this? So this is a blurring one. So this is the Cover FX blurring primer. Again, there's not an awful lot in that, so hopefully within the next week we can get those two finished. Foundation wise, so I have my Fresh Wear already, and let us try. Let's try this one. I don't think it's going to be too dark again, but it's the L'Oreal 24 Hour Foundation. It's the Infallible Pro Glow, and this is in the shade 204. So we'll try that, and I have my other one as well anyway. Shall we try a powder? I never use powders, but let's just try one and see what we've got. What's this? This is, oh, it's a Laura Mercier, and it is a translucent powder. So let's give this a go. This looks like it's nearly done. Should we just try and put it out of its misery? It is the Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser Eye, little sort of brightening concealer. So I'll give that a little go, see how far we can get down with that. That surely needs to be moved out soon. And oh, lip balm. Let's see. So I'm gonna get a couple. I'll get one for when I'm getting ready. Let's try this one, which is an EOS. These are really pretty. I do quite like this type of balm. And then one other, this one here, which is Fairfield Gardens natural British lip balm, made with British ingredients, and it is a rosemary and lemon balm, so that looks quite nice. Okay, so palettes. I'm going to do, or I meant to say, yeah, I'm going to do an inventory. So I'm going to go through everything, sort of like each sort of section, bit by bit, product by product. I just want to have a really good idea of what I've got in here. So I'm going to have a little rummage. Let's have a look and see, because I'm sure there's loads of forgotten things in here. I'm really not sure what I've got, what I want to try, and what I want to declutter. There must be things that I want to sort of get out of my collection. Okay, let's try this one. And this is a Revolution palette. I think this is a dupe for one of the Naked palettes, I think. And this is the Redemption palette, Iconic 3. And then I'm going to see here. I'm going to go to the back, because I'm sure there's some things in here I want to declutter that I think are a bit rubbish, but it's like maybe last year or the year before that I used them. Let's go right back here. What is this? What is this? I think I got this from TK Maxx. It's by Style Essentials. Not sure who they are. It's a Wild Rose makeup collection kit. Oh, so, well, here we are. This looks like it should be nice. Is it or not? I don't know. It looks like I've done a few finger swatches, but not much else. So we'll give that one a go and report back. Okay, so here we've got bronzers, cheeks. It's all cheek things really, sort of face. We've got bronzers, blushes and highlighters. So again, this has been rearranged to make it a little bit easier. So let's start with bronzers. What's this? Oh, we'll try this one. This is a Bronze and Sculpt contour kit by MUA. So we have a little like highlighter kit and then a bronzer and a nice mirror. So try that, and then let's try another one. Oh, it's a brush. I thought it was going to be a stick. I don't even know what I've got in here. Oh, let's try this little face palette. Again, this is by Revolution, and it looks like there's a mix of powders, highlighters and bronzers. Is that a banana powder maybe? And that is an Iconic Lights and Contour Pro palette. So yeah, we'll use those. Right, get another highlighter out. Should we try a liquid one? I don't think I've really used this. This is a Benefit High Beam, so we'll try that. And then do we need? I might leave that there actually, because we have got them. Oh no, we have got them in the other little kits. So we'll get this little mini out, this little model coat. I know I like this. If all else fails, I'll have one. It's tiny and it's in moonshine, but look at this, it's so gorgeous. It's like a little baked one. It's diddy, but I love it. So we'll pop that in as a little safety measure. And then cheeks. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? So we've got a little Benefit one, and it is California. So it's only one of the minis. Wow. Now that'll be a test, because that does not look like my type of colour, and I've definitely not really gone into it at all, because you can still see the stamping on the surface. So we'll try that, and then we shall try, let's do this one by Pixie, and it is in the shade Beach Rose, and that looks quite nice. Right then, next draw. So this will be a bit of a challenge. So we've got some mascaras, eyeliners. Now I did last night, I split my eyeliners up, so I've got liquid liners, that's pens, things like that in there, and then these are all pencils. I've split my single eyeshadows here, and I've got like pencil eyeshadows and things in there, like stick eyeshadows, and then these are like little mini palettes, brow products, mascaras. Okay, so let's choose a mascara, something that I think I need to start getting out. I might take 2 little ones out. So let's have a look. Okay, so we'll try these. I've got a this is Douce, is it? So it's Punk Volumizer Mascara, and that's by Douce. And we'll also try Go Big or Go Home, Kat Von D. So those are the 2 extra mascaras I'm going to try. Pencils. I'm going to get this, which is a little doubler. So this has a brown and a black kohl pencil, duo eyeliner. Who's that by? Don't know, what's that? Is that FB Beauty, is it? Not sure, but anyway, it's handy. It's got brown and a black, so that's quite good for every day. And then should we try a pen? I've got so many different pen ones. Let's try this. What's this? It is a Lord and Berry Shodo Stylographic Eyeliner. Let's try that. Right, I'm going to get a little mini palette. Let us see. Oh, these are singles actually, not minis. So we'll get a single out. Right, there's a little pinky thing here. What's this? Is this a little mineral one? And it is, so it looks quite pinky nude, pretty in pink, mineral eyeshadow. We'll try that, and we will try, right, let's see if I can get rid of something that I should really want to keep. I have got a feeling, I'm not mad on this, it is a Gucci Duo. I got this in a Look Incredible box, and I think it's a purple and a green. But look at the packaging, look at that. It comes in like a little like Vela pouch, and it just looks so nice, but I don't think I like it. It looks like they should be beautiful. If I can get these to work, they'll stay. If they can't, I'm going to rehome them. But look, part of me wants to just keep it because it's Gucci, but I am not keeping it if it doesn't work for me. So, we'll try. All right, let's break with tradition and do a brow product. Let's try number 7, Beautiful Eyebrow Pencil. What shade's this in? I can't see where it says the shade. Does it say the shade anywhere there? It's in this shade anyway. It's quite a fair one, quite a blondie one, so we'll try that. Okay, now lips. Let's get on to lips. And again, I've reorganised this a little bit. So I've tried to put most of my bullets sort of here. Glosses, not falling over, pencils, liquid lips. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of time at work, although I have got the weekend coming up. So let's see. We will take, I'm going to take this NARS. That's quite a nice looking colour. So we'll try the NARS. I'm going to take, I've got loads of like weird little ones. What's this? We'll get this one. This has been sat here for ages. I don't even know what it is. Is it a new look? Yeah, it's a new look. We'll try that, see what it's like. Looks like I've not even really used it, so we'll give that a go. We will also, so pencil, let us do, oh, let's get this. Look at this, I love that packaging. A Bagsy Wow Lips Full Colour Chubby Stick. A little gloss. I love that. It is a Lola Makeup little lip gloss there in 005. It looks quite orangey, so that might be nice on top of those nudes. Let's get a liquid lip. I'm just going to take one. This is Velvet Lip Lacquer by MUA. Let's give it a go. Long Wear Matte Finish Lip Lacquer. I'll see what the formula's like. Now I have that Mela to compare to, which I know feels gorgeous. If anything else just doesn't sort of match up to that, it is gone. I know I said I was going to go into the lip vault. Let's leave it for now. Oh, and I really need to start doing nails. I'm going to probably move my nails into a different drawer and we can start including them next week. Right, I'm going to just turn you around and we're going to have a little chat. Okay, so here is the selection for the week. I forgot to look at the new products, but I think what I might do on the last selection of every month, I might see if I can make a sort of like my selection out of all new products that have come in. So that's what I might do then. So yeah, stay tuned. It's just going to be an evolving process. But yeah, I did forget, so we'll just go with it. So yeah, I have got these couple of primers, which I'm going to hopefully get used up. Good old faithful foundation with this new one here, which hopefully, I don't know if it's a bit dark again, we'll see. You might need to mix it in, but if not, we might see if we can make it work with just like my little brightening concealer. So I've got two main eyeshadow palettes, this Wild Rose one, which, well, I'm either going to love it or it'll be getting decluttered, with this Revolution one, which I think when I first got it, I really loved the shimmers. When I come to do my like inventory video, I will be looking at palettes and similarities between different palettes, and then sort of hopefully deciding then whether I will be keeping things or decluttering them. I've got this little Gucci duo, which I have a feeling it's going to be going, and the only reason I probably kept it is because it's Gucci, but I'm not keeping hold of things just because of a name anymore. So if I don't like it, it's going. This little single mineral. I've got some translucent powder, which is Laura Mercier, just like little face powder. We've got this little face palette, which again has been in my collection for ages. So am I keeping it? Am I getting rid? Little bronze and sculpt duo again, which looks really interesting. So staying on with the eyes, so I have these two little ones which I'm hoping to potentially declutter. They've probably been open a while, so I just need to know whether they're good to stay or if they're past their best. So if they're past the best, they'll go, but at least I'll be able to give you an idea on whether I like them or not, and if they work for my short stubby lashes. As always, keeping hold of my bad girl bang. So eyeliners, I have this little duo which looks a really handy one, so I'm quite happy to have that, to give that a go. Black and brown. Then I have a liquid liner, because I was really missing out on a daytime eyeliner last week, so that's what I've discovered from redoing this. Brow product, Don't Faint, so I'm going to give it a go, see how I get on. And then blush wise, I've only got a couple of blushes. So a nice sort of like nudie one by Pixie, and then that orange California. We'll see how we get on with that. Couple of actual individual highlighters, but I've got ones in here and here. So again, we'll sort of see how we get on, but I do know I like this, so that will definitely be a keeper. Lip balms, one for like a little tinted lip balm, and then just like a regular lip balm. And then these lip products, we've got two bullet lipsticks, a chubby stick, a matte, and a gloss. So I think that's a really good sort of mix of products to try. So I'm not sure if it's going to be like 7 days, to 10 days. It'll just depend on my schedule and work and things like that. But I will definitely be back before the end of the month. So that's your lot. Shall I just have a little look at you and say goodbye? I think I will. Right guys, so that is it for this week. Quite a long video, but yeah, I do talk, so I think you just know in future, grab a cuppa. I will probably start doing a timestamp so that people will then know if they want to, like, if they're not bothered about the review, but they just want to see what selection I'm doing, I will pop a timestamp in there. So I think that's what I'll do going forward as well. Any suggestions on what you'd like to see, how you'd like me to do it, please just drop a line down below in the comment section. That's what it's there for. And yeah, I'm open to lots and lots of suggestions about how we can improve this and take it forward and make it work for all of us, for me sort of as a user of the products and for you as a viewer. So yeah, I'm really, really open to lots of suggestions. So thank you so much for watching. I don't know how long this is, but I will see you all again really soon. And if you like this type of video, tune in tomorrow because I have a brand new series with Drop Dead Fred. It's going to be amazing, it's going to be fun, and it is really going to help us like tackle all this stash. So I'll see you all again really, really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.